Hi, my name is David Harrison. I'm an Australian, and I live in the Midwest of the United States. I've lived in the United States now for over 9 years, and during that 9 years I've done quite a lot of traveling, and I've seen quite a bit of the United States by car and by air. What's become apparent to me is the standard of living in the United States is certainly not what they were projecting in the 60s and the 70s. And I don't think this problem is exclusive to the United States. I think it's happening in all the developed Western world. Our governments keep spending more money while they tell us to tighten our belts. I mean, how does that work? At some point we've just got to say to ourselves, you know what, the government's plan for us isn't working, and we've got to take charge of our own lives. We've got to be responsible for ourselves. And so how do we do that? How do we get past living hand to mouth? How do we get out of the job rut? How do we find a way to make a living where we're making more money than we'd make in a job? Well, any of us that have thought that, sooner or later we turn to home-based business. My background is from the music industry. I spent a lot of time in the hotel business. I was a retailer for 14 years of technical products, and I'm the technical director for Longevity7. So why am I talking about all this other stuff and I'm not talking about the technical stuff? Well, I'll get to the technical stuff shortly. But I wouldn't be here if there wasn't a plan in place that will help me, that will help you, that will help anybody and everybody who wants to step up to the plate and change their lives. That's something I want to be involved in, and something that I'm very proud of being a part of. It's been tremendously exciting to see these products come together. And they're all unique, they're all in-house by some very talented gentlemen. And I think you're going to be really excited about the content. I think those of you who really want to take the time to delve into the content are going to find that it's going to liberate you financially. Certainly mentally it's going to liberate you financially, because you'll understand that you can do it, you can change things. You don't have to live the way you've been living. There is a solution, and it's probably the most exciting thing that I've ever experienced personally, and I look forward to every one of you experiencing that same freedom. Okay, so how do you get that money together? Well, we've got a fantastic business opportunity, I believe. I believe that any of you can step up to the plate and make a lot of money here. And not only that, we've also got a way to make passive income as well. We're going to be aligning ourselves with some passive investment opportunities, which will be audited quarterly. Now, all of this sounds fantastic, but none of it is any good unless we have the infrastructure in place. I'd like to talk a little bit about that. We have our own custom software. And that can be good and that can be bad. The good thing about that is that you can develop exactly what you want in your own time frame. Sometimes you're beta testing, and what that means is that sometimes the software hasn't been used in public before, and so everybody becomes the guinea pig. We're very happy to say that you're not beta testers. This software has been used before. The platform's been used quite a lot of times before, and as a proven system. And we've adapted some of the standard pieces and customized some others to bring a unique combination of software for our network marketing opportunity. The guys that are working with us are completely dedicated to the project, and it's just really a fantastic family team environment. We also have an integrated support ticket system. We have fantastic support staff that are very experienced. They've been working with us for a lot of years. They'll be making sure that if you have any problems that they're quickly dealt with, and they certainly keep us on our toes. If there's any problems that you experience, they'll make sure that it's brought to the attention of the correct people as quickly as possible. We also have support specifically for our products, for the newsletters and modules 1 to 6 product. I'll be turning the call over here in a minute to the marketing team, but there is one more thing I'd like to address with you quickly. If you're experienced in network marketing, you'll know that this becomes critically important. While it's all fantastic to be promising great software, great support, great products, a great website, very professional, none of that amounts to a hill of beans without a fantastic withdrawal mechanism. And while we've all experienced the many third-party processes that are out there, there's nothing quite like bringing something close to home where you have full control over the withdrawal process. And to that end, we've aligned ourselves with a sister company, DirectPay Express. DirectPay Express is designed exclusively for the withdrawal process for payroll. It has a Visa-branded debit card and a MasterCard debit card. You can use either one of those. They have different perks and slightly different advantages depending on how much you use it and the rates and so on. the whole process is pretty slick in that you create a withdrawal request. The withdrawal request is placed in a queue. Once a week it's swept over to Direct Pay Express. You drop it on your card, you go to the ATM or the grocery store or wherever, and you use it right away. It's as simple as that. Huge balances available on those cards. I think it's something like $30,000 a month. So you're not going to have any trouble using it, and because it's a Visa branded card, you'll find that it works in many places around the world, and it'll probably, without a doubt, work pretty much everywhere you go in your neck of the woods. Well, I'm going to turn the call back over to the marketing department. My name is David Harrison. I'm the technical director, and it's been very nice to spend a bit of time with you today.